That started. We're going to be listening to some Centaur World today. I've been on a kick. All right. Hey, welcome everyone. Today we're going to be doing some texturing and UV. I've already done the unwrapping. I just have to put the UVs into little islands so that I can texture them. I'm also going to be doing some sculpting, the clothing details. I like to use a workflow with multi-resolution modifier. So I have my nice clean topology modeled clothing. So I have my nice clean modeled topology, and then over top of that, I have the, there we go. I have the sculpted details to bake from the high poly to the low poly. So we're going to do a little bit of that today. So she has quite a bit of clothing. I'm planning on lots of options. So first and foremost, I want to show off her cute shoes. I think they're pretty adorable. I have to redo the paw down here. It looks pretty ugly. But she also is going to have some socks. And I've gone in and individually connected all the toes so that it's a solid sock as well. She is also going to have some jeans, as well as an optional jeans short. There's also a crop top and a tank top. And to go with the tank top, we have some workout shorts. So it's all going to be very cute. So I've already UV unwrapped these things. I just have to decide what's going to be in what material together. I try to make good use of my UV space because VRChat is a VR game, and the less materials I have, the less draw calls, and it'll make the game run better and it'll make the model less laggy. So typically I like to have shoes separate because shoes are one of the first things that people like to get rid of or replace when they're customizing a model. So shoes are probably going to have their own material. As stated, I've already unwrapped it. I just need to actually put it together. But I also need to redo these beans. The beans look bad. I thought it'd be really cute if the shoes had little paws on the bottom. So if you were walking in the snow, you would have a trail of paw prints. It would be really cute. I know this isn't real, but it's cute. So I have to remove these. It was a dud. I did not implement this correctly, which is too bad. But it's easy enough to just delete these and just start over. Big thing I'll say for anyone who's oh, I'm bad at 3D modeling, or oh, this something so-and-so looks bad. I redid these shoes 12 times. Not 12, that's an exaggeration. I've redone the bottom of these shoes literally 4 times now. Just today alone. Sometimes you just have to just scrap it and start over, and you can't be afraid to start over. You have to just take it in stride. Hello, welcome. I have expressions turned on VC Face. Hold on. Hold on, I'm angry now. No, I don't mean to be angry. Yeah, it's stinky. Hold on. I have cute faces too, like a grin. A little gremlin face. It's sad. How do I turn these off? I don't stream often. This is still a new thing for me. Expressions. I think I can just change the hotkey to something that's hard for me to hit. There we go. I shouldn't be hitting those too often. Okay, I can put this back. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Doing good. Hopefully everyone is doing well. Hello. I would wave, but since I don't have, like, hand tracking, I went ahead and forwent the body. So I'm just a little worm. I'm just a worm. For anyone with keen ears, today we're listening to the Centaur World soundtrack. Surprisingly good show. I didn't expect it to actually make me feel things. There we go. And then I need 5 loops. Oops, that's not enough. I need 5 loops. And then that will connect the... Oh, that's not right. Oh, something has happened. Something has changed. Oh, I need to get rid of this. This is leftover topology from when I tried to add some extra toes. We can go ahead and just get rid of that. Same thing here. I'm gonna take this out. There we go. Then I have the nice normal shoes again. If I reset these vectors, yeah, those now look good. For whatever reason, I really wanted them to be part of the mesh, but they don't need to be. They can just stick out. So I'm gonna make some cute beans. Let's see some reference. What's a good stylized bean? Paw print boot. Sole. Okay, this is the typical paw print shape, so I'm going to follow this. Let's go ahead and pull this into Blender. Save as... Oh, I can't. I need a JPEG or something. Come here. There we go. So now I'm going to take this over here and use this as my reference. Reference is your friend. Always use references. This song always gets me. And then I'm going to shrink wrap this to the shoes. I'm gonna try to match the shape just so they distort less. There we go, those look good. And then I can go ahead and apply this and solidify. Oh, whoops, I need to actually fill these in. Grid fill that, oops. And I do want these all kind of facing the same way, so I'm gonna there we go. Will this grid fill nicely? Ah, yeah, that grid filled pretty good actually. The universe likes me today. Beautiful. Okay, so now I can bring these into the shoe and solidify to then bring them out of the shoe. Ah, recalculate. Flip. There we go. So now these are out of the shoe. And I want them out about that much. And then I can apply this modifier. And I think I actually want these. Oh, these are not the same. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna delete the inside. It's fine. Do you want to inspect my eyes? And then individual origins, shrink in, bring these out. These lost a little bit of their shape. There we go. I can actually probably just close these in on the center. It's the bottom of the foot, so high fidelity isn't really needed. There we go, cute beans. Shade smooth. And then we can go ahead and delete the insides here. Since no one's ever gonna see them, they're just wasted geometry. And VRChat has a pretty strict 70K limit for immediately jumping you to very poor. And that is the key. Okay, so I can now re-unwrap this for the 12th time, it feels like. And actually, if I'm going to be doing all of this, I'm going to actually remove some of this topology because it's just wasted. There we go, and then we can collapse those to use even less topology. There we go. Yeah, I wasn't creating the 20k was the limit, thank God, because while I was still learning, those poly counts were a bit high. I've gotten a lot better at utilizing my polygons wisely, but I'm still a little sloppy. Mostly I just make sure I hit performance metrics. This is the sole of the foot. Okay. So these are all of the laces, all nicely quadded. And then these are all of the little like tabs here that are holding the laces. This is the tongue of the shoe, and this is the body. So this is going to need the most space. Peace, have a good day. And yeah, it's like putting together a puzzle piece and there's no right answer. There's only better answers. I'm not great at UVs, UV islands. I feel like I waste a lot of space, so I do spend a lot of time sometimes just working it and working it again to make sure I'm like utilizing all of my space properly. To help with that, I typically will go in and I will pre-size everything kind of rough to try to make sure that I'm putting the proper texel density to the parts that I want to have the most detail. Also, I'm still debating whether or not I should try to... I'm still debating whether or not I should try to have this mirrored or leave it layered like this. It's typically better to have it not mirrored. I think I have to redo a few things. Shit. That sucks. Okay. It'd be like that, you know? Like I said at the beginning of the stream, sometimes you have to redo work and you just can't be afraid of it. You just have to do it again. Crying, my constant crying. There we go. Okay. Oh, that sucks. It's using so much fucking space. Okay, laces. Done. Now I'm gonna work on the soles. Can't just shove these in here, can I? No, that's not making use of the space. UV space is annoying to utilize. Oh, hi, Jax. My cat is sleeping next to me. Ha! And like a puzzle piece, it starts to slot together. Ah, shit. I gotta moderate again. Hold on, I have a bot. How do I do this again? Mod view. Click on the chat. Ban? Ah, there we go. Yeah. There we go. Okay, thank you. Okay, how do I get back to my stream? Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay, easy peasy. Also, welcome. The UVs are almost done for the shoes, and then I'll be able to sort out the clothing and actually get some texturing done. The fun part. I suck at UVs. But they are thankfully done now. Okay, easy peasy. Now we can turn the body back on and start doing some of the clothing. Ugh. I think the shoes will have their own material, and then the rest of the clothing is just going to share a material. I'm pretty sure most of these are just going to be one mesh. So it should only be one draw call. Oh yes, of course, thank you. Always save multiple times. So I'm going to put the shoes away. And we're going to start working on these. gonna do the jeans by themselves real quick. What is this again? This is the loops. This is the shorts toggle. Got that UV dumpy. And then we have the sports shorts, which need to have enough space for a nice clean line down the leg. God, Centaur World's so good. If anyone's watched Centaur World, Nowhere King, definitely one of the creepiest and most disturbing, conceptually wise, villains I've ever met. and the song, like that, like whisper that underlies his voice. It's just really cool. Very good sound design during his parts. I hate this puzzle. I hate this puzzle. I want to return it and get a new one. No more strappy outfits. Ugh. I'm gonna be real. The egregiously terrible use of UV space is actually really bad. My excuse internally is I have left UV space for people who would like to add things and keep their model optimized. This is a product, you know? It's a base for people to use for their, like, OCs. You still feel sad. You might feel initial relief, but I promise that it will be brief. There we go. Okay, save. Now what I need to do is assign materials, and then I can do my high poly sculpt. And then what I like to do is I like to use the high poly sculpt using the multi-resolution modifier to bake down and use as like a high res in Substance Painter. And you get a lot of detail from that using like light generators and gradients, blah, blah, blah. Think your apples suck. I know she's the worst. Total Becky in my life. S.1. Wait, I don't know how to do that properly. I'm just gonna go bloop and then bloop. There we go. And just like that, jeans turn into shorts. Ha 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 ha! Clothing. And then these shoes will have their own shoes material. There we go. So everything should have a material now. Delete that. I've already made the beans. So now I get to pull out the tablet and start doing some fun sculpting. I'm going to start with the tank top. So how I do my high resolution sculpts is I add a multi-resolution modifier, and I subdivide a couple times. So the actual topology is this. But when you use the multi-resolution modifier, you're adding in extra geometry. You're just subdividing it. And the cool and powerful thing about this modifier is that you can just turn it on and off. So, and you can like move through the levels if you're like lagging or something. So it's a lot lighter on my PC when I like turn a bunch of shit off I don't need. Okay, so let's go ahead and set up my stuff. And I have to get out the tablet. Okay. This tablet's very beefy. And then I bring this over. The tablet might get in the way of the iPhone doing the tracking. It just is what it is. I don't have like a proper like VTuber setup. I'm not really a VTuber. I'm just I just find the concept of having like a little avatar that moves for you very fun, especially since that's kind of my job to make that for people. So I find it really fun to engage with it. There's a slight glare on the screen, and that's going to make this super fun. I also have a reference tank top. Let me pull that up. I did a couple. Yeah. So here's the design I wanted to go for. Let me go ahead and bring this up on my other monitor so I can reference it as I go. I like to put my wrinkles in first and then sculpt in details like that, and they bake down really quickly, really nicely. And they make it really easy to add like cool details with very little effort. It takes surprisingly little effort to sculpt. For me personally, I'm good at sculpting, I find. So I'm really just putting my effort in where I feel like I get the most value. Tank top. Okay, so we're gonna start off with a slightly bigger brush, and I like to start mirrored and then turn off the mirror as I'm working. So for example, like I always like a bit of armpit detail, so I'm gonna put a little bit of that in. Oh, do I even have the, I don't even have this stuff on the like software for the tablet, so it's not gonna work. Hold on. Save. Yeah, so it's not even gonna work right now. Let me fix that. Okay, and then now I can open Blender again. 7 clothing. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of the tail just while I'm working. Black mirror, my oldest enemy. Sorry, I'm really bad about leaning into the tablet while I work. Only you can protect you. Fragile things, soft and small. You haven't been there before. And I will protect you. Yeah, so they look a little weird from the side sometimes, but once I like bake them down, they look really good. All the little wrinkles. I go a little overboard in the sculpt because it means I have to do less with the actual like manual texturing. I love manual texturing. That's actually my preferred way to do it. I love doing it in a 2D program with my 2D tools. I'm very used to Paint Tool Sci. But in order to try to do this as a job, I've had to learn how to balance my personal style with the tools I have available. And 3D is a different beast than 2D, and it takes forever to just get one model done. I've been working on this already for months. So I've had to learn how to adapt my style to work with the tools I have available, like Substance Painter, which is really powerful. And it's taken a few tries to finally find a style that I feel like suits what I like, what I find appealing in a character, while still being able to be replicated quickly from multiple different models, and just get a product done and out. Because I can't be working on a model for like 7 months. I have to finish them. I'm also, I really love fold details across tight bits of clothing like this, where it's like moving between the breasts. I feel like the way that the folds move are really beautiful. I love clothing. I love drapey clothing especially. But unfortunately this is not drapey. So that's where I'm going to stop. That'll give me some cool details at the front and in the back. And I use the light generator. Now I can just go ahead and sculpt on some details here. And for like little harsh lines like this, I like to subdivide at least one more time. So now, again, when I bake this, it's going to end up being very crisp right here. And it's going to have a harsh shadow. I have some unfortunate muscle memory. Whenever I'm sculpting in Blender, I feel like I'm texturing in Substance Painter on the tablet. So I keep trying to use Substance Painter camera controls. That's not correct. Okay, tank top is done. So I'm going to turn off the high res so that it's not lagging me. And I'm going to move on to the next, which is going to be the workout shorts. This still has the multi-res left over from the body, but that has like butt crack details. We don't need that for clothing. All right, time to do some workout shorts. Spandex. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it there. I didn't put too many details into the pants. Yeah, this is the fun part for me. Clothing details. Feels good. Okay, so tank top's done, shorts are done. Ooh, let's do socks. I love socks. Yeah, old multi-res details. We don't need those. We need these new details. Yeah, those aren't looking too bad. Now we can add in some wrinkles for like the toe area. A little bigger. There we go. Some nice sock details. I can turn that off now. Shoes are interesting. I always wonder how far I should be pushing shoes for like a cartoony character. Today I'm thinking I want to try to make some semi-worn looking shoes. I'm including this workout outfit. I'm wanting it to kind of look like she's worked out a couple times at least. Or maybe she like goes out jogging. So I kind of want the shoes to look like they've been used. And it continues to be very interesting to try to figure out how to make shoes for furry characters with their little paws. I'm also going to crease some of these edges because I'm losing some of the shape, and when I bake this down, I want it to keep its shape. Actually, I could probably just select sharp. Select sharp. And then I'll remove these because these are not sharp edges. Yeah, that didn't quite work. Okay, that's fine. I'll just manually select stuff. It's whatever. Then we're gonna select mirror, extend, select mirror, extend, and then I'm going to crease these edges. I think I got all of them. There. Now they've retained their shape much better. I should crease these too. Much better. Okay, time to do some sculpting. I'm gonna see if I can add a little bit of wear and tear. Yeah, and I'm having a hard time seeing because of like the lighting I'm in, so I'm gonna change this matte cap to something I can see a little better maybe. Maybe just a regular one. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, laggy. There we go. Actually, I should probably also not accidentally edit some of this. So we will work with this first. There we go. Alright, now I'm gonna do my best to try to give some sort of a worn look to this. I never really tried to add like scratches and stuff before, but I'm gonna try today. I see. The pressure sensitivity turned off. I'm gonna try again. My computer does not like what I'm doing right now. I need to restart the tablet program. Okay. Pressure is working. Okay. Ooh, it's so laggy. Let me see if I can unsubdivide. I guess that was one too many for my computer. Let's see if that works. Okay. I might just be texturing some of this in. My computer's really not happy with what I'm doing. Okay, the shoes are just gonna get put on the back burner. Maybe it's because I'm streaming. Okay, we're gonna ignore that for now. Let's do some jeans. Okay. the mirror modifier off, or the mirror setting off. Shit. Okay, so my seam is there. There we go. And then I need to add in some areas for the pockets. And then I realized I haven't added any back pockets, so I'll have to fix that. So I can probably actually fix this right now. I'm pleased to meet you, and not too up. Let's we talk about the bay, my bay. Way down beneath you. My constant cry. I don't know why we've never had to deal with this before, but the pen pressure keeps dying. It's only happening in Blender, so it must be a Blender issue. Whatever, the clothing is almost done. There we go. All that's left now, I believe, is the crop top. There we go. Okay, the tank top is now also done. And that is all of the clothing. Now sculpted. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the multi-res in the viewport so I don't lag. And save. So the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to make a Substance Painter ready file for ambient occlusion, AO baking. And then I'm also going to make a Substance Painter file for the base, like what I actually will use to texture onto and what I will be distributing. So how I like to do these. Oh, wait, I forgot about the jeans. The jeans have a toggle. Will this work? Yeah, this looks like this is working. Okay. Sculpting. And I just want I just want these. So I have to go in and now add those details real quick. There we go. Okay. Now I'm ready, save, to start making all the Substance Painter ready stuff. So I like to have it, there's technically two outfits. There's the workout outfit, which consists of the tank top, the shorts, and the shoes. Then there is the casual outfit, which consists of the tank top and the jeans, which also turn into a shorts. So it's very important to make sure I have all of those available in the Substance Painter like base file, so that anyone, myself, or people who purchase it who want to edit it can go in and change everything like together and like keep it consistent color-wise and texture-wise. So what I like to do for that is basically duplicate the model and just throw her in the back a couple times for like each outfit. And then I also like to have the clothing itself. So if I hide the body temporarily, and I have all these here, I'm going to have a duplicate of all of the clothing items up here just by themselves, not on the body. So then I'm going to have the jeans and the shorts over this way. Actually, I should probably match it up with each outfit. So I think on the first model in the front, I'm going to have the casual outfit. So no shoes, no socks, and no shorts. Next, I'm going to have the casual outfit with the socks. So for that, I need to delete the tank top again. And I'm going to turn these into shorts. And I'm going to have the socks and the body with the socks here. So now it's going to be the tank top, or sorry, the crop top and the jean shorts and the socks, and then the crop top and just the jeans. Then back here, I'm going to have the shoes and the workout shorts and the tank top. And I'll be removing the casual outfit. And then for this, I need to turn the shoes blend shape. So then my duplicate clothing up here, I'm just going to match that. Although I'm going to put the shoes up front because the shoes are like really detailed and I want to be able to get to them quickly. So I'm going to put the tank top over here, and the workout shorts, and then the socks, and then the jeans. And I like to just have these over by themselves somewhere, that way, because like in Substance Painter you can actually move around really easily and get to all the little bits and bobs. So I can just leave these all here as is, although I also need the shorts version of this. And since this is also pretty small, I can put this over here and keep everything pretty well spaced out so that I can work on it easily. I also don't need the head for these. I like to keep a copy of the head for color balancing, like so I can see like how far I've pushed the darks and the lights on the face as well. But I only need it once. I can keep all of them though, it's fun. So now I have to go in and start removing and like applying blend shapes, because blend shapes that are on in Blender don't do anything in Substance Painter. So this, for example, this body, I'm going to do a blend from shape. And in this blend from shape, I'm going to use the shirt blend shape. And then I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to use the blend shape to remove the tail. There we go, easy. Then, for this one, I'm going to oops, I did this wrong. Oh no, yeah, I do that a lot. Okay, so I'm going to blend from shape, I'm going to do tail remove, and I'm going to blend from shape again, and I'm going to do the shirt. There we go. Then for this one, I'm going to do blend from shape as well, and do the same thing, shirt, and then blend from shape again, and do tail remove. But this one also has the socks, so I also need to do blend from shape socks. There we go, and now this body works for this clothing. And then for this one, I need to do blend from shape shoes, and then a blend from shape shirt. There we go. Now, one more thing I can't forget about is that these shorts are not the default. These shorts are a blend from shape. So I'm gonna blend from shape, shorts, and I'm gonna delete everything I don't need. And now this is ready for me to throw it into Substance Painter, but, if I ever need to add things to this, I'm saving this as a separate version, a separate blend file, because if I ever need to add something, like if I added like a bow or a hair clip, and I want to add it to my Substance Painter file, I can't move the rest of it. Like all of this has to stay where it is. I would have to add it to this, or to the FBX that I'm going to export for this. Before I export, I'm also going to make sure that these all have the material of clothing assigned to them. They do. And the shoes have the shoes material. And then the head and the body have their own materials as well, because again, I like to bring the clothing and the body in together into Substance Painter after I texture the body to make sure I'm doing the same amount of lights and darks. So this is ready. I'm going to save it again one more time. And then I'm going to select all of these because I don't want any of this extra stuff. I just want this that I'm looking at. And I'm going to export this as an FBX selected only not applying any modifiers. I'm going to make a clothing file because I'm going to need it. And this is now the base clothing that I and my customers will be editing in Substance Painter. Now an extra step I need to do is I need to have the high poly version. So all of that sculpting we just did, I'm now going to apply that modifier and then re-export it as the high poly version. So anytime I'm using light generators or I'm using, I'm trying to like copy the folds, I'll be able to actually like toggle and see them. And I can also bake normals for you. Substance Painter is cool like that. Substance Painter bakes things real nice. So it's going to be a little laggy, because my computer is not the beefiest. Oh, I forgot to apply this. Oh! Forgot to apply a thing. This is why we double check things. So we're going to blend from shape this. We're going to blend from shape shorts. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to save this again. I'm going to re-export the FBX because I need to make sure that it's correct when I bring it into Substance Painter. Selected only. Do not apply modifiers, and this is going to get exported again as my actual clothing base. So now that my computer's done lagging about it, I'm going to give it something else to lag about. Applying the multi-resolution modifier to do the high poly to bake from. So I'm going to apply these. My computer's going to lag for a while. Delete shape keys, don't need those. Ugh, something broke. Ugh. It's probably these in here. I can probably delete these. Delete, and then apply. Ooh, something broke. I don't know what broke. Oh, something broke. Something broke really bad. Ooh. Okay. 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 I don't know what broke. The origin stayed the same, so it should be fine. It's still not fine. I mean, I could sculpt it again. Are they all doing that? Or is it just that one? Okay, that one works. Does this one work? Okay, something's broken. Okay. Is this one's not broken. This one is. Okay. Broke it. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I'll just re-sculpt it. It's okay. I'll just sculpt it again. Okay, the shorts are fine, I think. So for some reason, just the jeans had a problem. Oh wait, I just gotta redo this. I gotta redo this. I can't export this as is. So this is why I save before I do anything like this. I'm gonna reload my blend file before I started applying those modifiers so that I can go in and try to fix this and then continue what I was doing. So this is broken. So we're just gonna delete it. This one I believe is also broken. So I'm just gonna delete this modifier entirely and just sculpt it again. I'm not afraid to just sculpt it again. So I'll just do it again. So I'll probably have to do the shorts again. Take a moment to think how I want to fix it, because I need to... I'm gonna load up the file before this and see if they're broken. Okay, so that broke it. That's what broke it. Okay. Do I have an autosave? Okay, that one's broken. What about this one? Is this one broken? I think this one's broken. But yeah, this one's gonna be broken too. Autosave. Okay, this one might not be broken. Okay, this one's not broken. I think what I can do is I can yoink these jeans and put it on the new one. Because like I haven't done any like weight painting or anything. It doesn't fucking matter. So I can just delete these and just add these in. That's the extra. Yeah! Woo! Okay, not broken. Okay. I think what I need to do is I can't sculpt this with the blend shape on. I think what I need to do is actually sculpt it small, and it'll still work. Like, it's the same UV size, so I think it's fine. So I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna start sculpting these folds again. Like, it doesn't matter if it's small. Can protect you. Again, gonna give a shout out to Centaur World, listening to the Centaur World soundtrack. Everybody should watch the show. It's easy to get turned off of it because of like how cartoony and like childish it seems at the beginning. But what's interesting is that the cartoony style is in direct contrast to the subject matter and the world's inhabitants. I could gush about Centaur World. This like the soundtrack like makes me cry. The character beat moments make me cry. And the music is really good. The people they hired to do all the music, like the voice actors, they're so fucking good. Won't you stop and start with me for a minute? Can you teach me to be a smarter boy? Okay. It is no longer broken. We're good. So I am going to save this. I've been streaming for about 2 hours now. Almost 2 hours now. So we're going to have a quick BRB. Now's a good time to get snacks, use the restroom. Here's a picture of my cat, Yvonne. For anyone who follows me on Twitter or is in my Discord, Yvonne was sick, really, really sick a couple weeks back. And here's a picture of her being so sweet and happy and healthy. So please enjoy this picture of Yvonne while I run to grab snacks myself and take just a small break, no more than 5 to 10 minutes. Peace for now. And we are back. There we go. All right. I've procured ramen and I'm ready for Substance Painter. So, I think, oh, this is much better noise suppression. Okay, wonderful. Okay, so I was able to fix this thing. So now I need to add this into my into my Substance Painter file for the clothing. So now I'm going to delete the broken pants. I'm going to put in the fixed pants. Okay, so I'm going to copy this and put it here, and it should fit nicely right about there. I think I fit that nicely. A little bit further back. There we go. And then we also need a copy of these up here. And make sure they're not broken. Not broken.